Very good. So economic order quantity, we're writing, my very good students, they are pretty fast. As we said, if you remember very well, we say that EOQ is basically that quantity which will minimize what here? Inventory cost, isn't it? So EOQ is the quantity, is the order quantity. It is the order quantity, that minimizes total inventory costs. Total inventory costs. Full stop. And the most important thing that I would want us to see whether we remember is the formula of EOQ. Are they able to remember the formula of EOQ? EOQ equals who? Thank you so much. And I shall be able to give my present as usual. Let me just open up. I come here. I open this meeting here for me to monitor the online meeting as well. So first of all, I would want feedback from the online students. Are you able to hear me? The online students, are they able to hear Mwalimu? Thank you so much, Charity. Great. So EOQ is 2 equal all over who? All over HC, where we say that our D is the annual demand. Then we have our core is cost per who? Per order. Then we have HC, which is holding cost per who? Per unit per annum. Very, very good. Very, very good. Now, once you've understood that, it will be very important for your examinations for you to be able to know the EOQ assumptions. EOQ assumptions. EOQ assumptions. So whenever they ask you to provide the economic order quantity assumptions, you shall always look at the formula. You see in the formula we have D, we have CO, we have what here? HC. So it means that for this formula to always apply, the annual demand must be known in advance and must remain constant. The same case here with CO. Cost per order, if it keeps on fluctuating, then the EOQ formula will not work. The same case with the holding cost, selling price, etc. Let's write them down. Number 1, demand is known and constant. So demand is known and constant. Full stop. Number 2, ordering cost is constant. Ordering cost is constant. Holding cost is constant. You see those 3 will make you see places. Holding cost. Management accounting? Yeah, karibu sana. Holding cost is constant. Very good. Then we have number 4, lead time. Lead time is constant. Is there somebody who can easily define for me what is lead time? Taking the order and receiving the order. Thank you so much. Yeah. We have another one, number 5. There are no stock out costs. No stock out costs. Number 6, orders are received instantaneously. Orders are received or just instantly. What do you mean, Mwalimu, with this? If, for example, you're working with some funny suppliers, you have procured 1,000 units, and then they keep on bringing you 100, 200, then that will not work. For us, whenever we make an order, if you've ordered 1,000, they will give us what here somebody has at once. The very last one, number 7, because at times they ask for 5. It's good to have a variety we have here purchase, past papers, great, thank you so much. Purchase price remains constant, i.e. no discounts, i.e. no discounts. My very, very good students who are very good at mastering of these things, can you kindly give me 4 assumptions of EOQ that you will never forget without looking at your book, without looking at, yeah, we can go there. Demand is constant. Demand is constant. No, she has to give me 4 of them. She has to give me 4 of them. Yeah, number 2. Received. Yeah, that is okay. I'm able to understand that the orders are received instantaneously. Number 3. No discounts, meaning that the purchase price is core. I love that. Number 4. Lead time is constant. So you get 200 bob, you get 200 bob. Where is this gentleman who helps me to distribute this money? The online guys are not speaking to me totally, so they are not getting anything so far. The online guys are not getting anything so far because nobody gave me even 1 point. Nobody even gave me 1 point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, first we shall look at, in our last class, I showed you how to derive the EOQ formula. Do you remember that? Of course, nobody will ever ask you to derive. Most importantly is for us to remember that at EOQ, something equals something. Ordering cost equals holding cost. Yeah, at last she's spoken. Great. So then we go straight away to another subtopic here, EOQ with quantity discounts. EOQ with quantity discounts like that. Without, first of all, without quantity discounts. Karibu sana. We shall overcome. Very good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are given here D is 1,000, core is 100, HC is 10. HC is 10. All right. Then you are required to determine EOQ and the total cost to be incurred. And the total cost to be incurred. So you see here, there is no mention of anything to do with what here? Discounts. No mention of anything to do with discounts. No mention totally. Do you have an answer already at the very back? Because I'll not do EOQ for you. Not the formula. I want you to have the answer. I want you to have the answer. Yes? 141. You wanted to do it, but I wanted you to have the answer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are very, very right. You are very right. So in this particular case, this is what we shall do. First, you write there, solution. So we know that EOQ will be equal to the square root of 2D core all over HC. So you come and write square root twice of the annual demand. The annual demand has been provided. The annual demand is what here at 1,000, and the core cost per order is what here? 100. Come and divide everything by what here? The holding cost, which is 10. So you have to be very careful in your calculator. First of all, you evaluate what is under the square root. So you say 2 times 1,000 times 100 divided by 10. Whatever answer you get, now you give me the square root. The square root there will be able to give me, what are these ninjas giving me? They're giving me an answer of 141.42. So 141.42 cows units. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I would want you to really appreciate from the word go, which you're going to capture this as a note, is that if quantity discounts are not provided, then purchase cost becomes irrelevant. Even if it was to be given in this question, so long as they have not mentioned anything to do with what here? Discounts. Purchase cost becomes irrelevant. Therefore, the relevant costs will be full colon. Number one, ordering costs. And then number two, we have holding costs. So these are the only costs that will be relevant. Whenever discounts are not given, our relevant cost will only be to ordering cost and what here, somebody? Holding cost. 100%, I'm 100% so sure that everybody here must have forgotten the formula of getting ordering costs. My friend, you normally sit next to me here. We shall overcome. Do you remember the formula of ordering costs? Our friendship now will end. You see the mistake you did? You never reviewed your notes before coming here. You shall always review notes before you come here. You remember, right? Ordering cost equals number of, it must have gone, D over Q multiplied by what here? CO. Great. D over Q. So it is number of orders. This lady wanted to tell me it's number of orders times cost per what here per order. And how do we get number of orders? D over Q. Very good. How about holding costs? Patino kwa nyuma kidogo. Umekuja vizuri sana lakini umekosea. Q over, ngoja kwanza kidogo. Amesema vizuri it's Q over 2 times HC. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we are saying that we only have 2 relevant costs. So meaning that our total cost will be ordering cost plus who? Holding cost. So our total cost will be ordering cost, D over QCO, plus holding cost, which is Q over 2, HC like that. So now you have everything. You need to go and plug in everything there. Give me the final answer. Ooh, the online students are ignored. You guys have formulas here. You guys have formulas here. Now you are 33. You are 33 now. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, of course, the next set of presents will only go to the online students. The next set of presents are going to the online students. So is there somebody who has been able to plug in the numbers and then it gives me the total costs? I haven't seen you picking your calculator. Connects. What do we have here, D? Annual demand. $1,000, isn't it? Do we know what our Q is? This is the quantity we are ordering. This is the EOQ. EOQ, which is 1. Scroll. Adam party figures. 141 point times cost per order, which is what here? 100 plus now Q over to the EOQ, which is 141.42 over 2 times holding cost, which is what here? 10. Thank you so much. So then this one here will end up giving us what figure? 10 point? 14.21. Cows? Wongo. Wewe cost? Kenya shillings. We shall overcome, don't worry. Kenya shillings. Quantity ndio tunaongea kuhusu units, isn't it? Cost revenue, that is Kenya shillings. Can you kindly do me a favor? Please do me a favor. This one, don't write it. You're simply doing Mwalimu a favor. Don't write this. I want somebody to come here and they give me this answer. Alone. This answer. Just take your calculator, 1,000 divided by that times 100. Give me that answer. Ikiwa peke yake. Unapata ngapi? 70? 707.11. Yeah. What about this one ikiwa peke yake? 707 point? Is it a coincidence? Why are they the same? At EOQ, ordering cost will always be equal to what here somebody holding cost. So meaning that if the examiner asks you to get EOQ in an exam, you can easily test something and then you mark for yourself in an exam. You can easily test something. If this does not apply, if this doesn't happen to you, then you are wrong. You're wrong. Just make the work of the examiner easier by picking a red pen and putting a big prong there. Yeah, like that. Or you can't do that. It seems they cannot do that. Now, before we look at our past papers, exercise 2. Now, here they have given us annual demand again 1,000. They love it. Cost per order, cost per order, 100 again. Buying a price is 1,500. Holding cost is 10%. They simply want you to get EOQ. Take the ball and run with it. Take the ball and get to run with it. Take the ball and get to run with it. So last Saturday, I bought lunch for AMA students. Coming Saturday is lunch for management accounting students. Will you be available? Which hotel do you love? Or you saw as okay. You want to go to Stanley? No, you are too young for Stanley. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. I will tell you where we shall go, right? I shall tell you where we shall go. Problem ya Stanley, wanafunzi wengi hawajui ku keep time. You see, it's buffet style. Nasema saa 8 wengine wanakuja saa 9. You see, that brings an additional cost. You're different. You are not AMA students, Yeah. You know them, they passed MA, all of them, that group. Yeah. So you decided in this case here to reward them. And the students who are combining, like if you're doing 6 papers, you pass all of them, then we take you to Masai Mara, isn't it? Promise from your Baba. So already you have an answer. 36? Do you have the answer here? No? My gentlemen at the very back, any suggested answer? Not yet. Online, they're giving me 36.5. 36.5. Online, they're giving me 36.5. And these are really good students. Because what they have known is that HC must always be in Kenya share. Whenever HC is given in the form of a percentage, it must always be a percentage of what your buying price. That is the trick which is here. Whenever you see a holding cost be given in form of a percentage, you take that percentage times the price. Because the money that is tied in our stock is the price. So then this one here will be 10% of the price, which is 1,500. So this is the capital tied in the stock. And we are losing 10% of that. So this one here will end up giving me 150. Is that okay? The formula still remains. So we have our EOQ, square root of 2 DCO all over HC, which will be equal to square root of 2. Annual demand remains 1,000. Core 100 all over 150. So then do your abracadabra. Get in this case here whatever you can get. First of all, inside brackets 2 times 1,000 times 100. You divide by 150. Whatever answer you get the square root, which will end up giving us 36 point what here? 51 or 52, isn't it? House. units. Mention there EOQ with quantity discounts. EOQ with quantity discounts. But first, I would want in this case here to pick it from the online students, whether they are able to follow up to where we are. You know, studying from home at times not easy. It's never easy. Utapata mwingine ana study from home, akona 2-year-old kid. You can imagine what a 2-year-old kid will do when they see you studying. It's not easy, right? Kama mama unasoma namna hii, mzee anakuambia nataka sapa. What do you do now? So unapata kuna kasimu, unatembea na kasimu kitchen, unapika. It's not easy. So like you wamesha confirm kwamba we shall overcome, right? Thank you, Charity. Thank you very much. We shall overcome. So, but you have confirmed that we are together. We are together. So EOQ with quantity discounts. This always comes in your exams. EOQ with quantity discount. EOQ with quantity discounts. So remember, the great idea here, which you must know, ngoja kidogo. Aha, isharudi, eh? So what you're supposed to appreciate, ladies and gentlemen, here is the fact that, yeah, now we are okay, that purchase price, purchase cost will be relevant in situations where discounts are provided. In situations where discounts are provided. That is the most important concept, that the purchase cost will become relevant in situations where discounts are provided. So meaning, ladies and gentlemen, that my relevant cost now will be 3. We have here what we call the purchase cost. Number 2, we have the ordering cost. And then number 3, we have, they are forgotten. Discount. We should overcome. Holding what here? Cost. Holding cost. Discount is being taken care of by who? This purchase cost, we shall overcome. Now, is there somebody who is able to remember 𝗦𝗘𝗣𝗧𝗘𝗠𝗕𝗏? Were you alive when 𝗦𝗘𝗣𝗧𝗘𝗠𝗕𝗏 was the president? You were there, right? But very young. So is there anybody who is able to remember his political party? He had many, but there is one that is. Any other? Was he a member of DP at one time? Democratic Party? So anytime they talk about, ladies and gentlemen, total cost, in a situation where discounts are provided, we shall take purchase cost plus ordering cost plus who? Plus holding who? Holding cost. And to be able to get purchase cost, we normally take DP. So where D is annual demand. P is purchase price, plus ordering cost, D over Q, CO, plus Q over 2 what here? HC. Q over 2, HC. So are you able to write this nicely? And then please, if you have got highlighters, ensure that you use your highlighters nicely. Please use them. Assuming that you are a member of UDA, use a yellow highlighter. DP, yeah, very good question here. DP is the purchase cost, isn't it? Yeah. DP, and the D is annual demand, and the P is the purchase price. Thanks for asking. All right. So have you highlighted? It's only one student who has a yellow highlighter. Actually, she's the only one who has a highlighter in the entire class. Because, I mean, this has to come in your exam. You must highlight this. When I come in the next class, I have to bring highlighters there, like 10 of them, right? I'll bring highlighters, like 10 of them. That is the benefit of being a student physically around here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be able to go straight away to our past papers and tackle now exam questions. And we shall start with April 2026. April 2026. Question number 1B. April 2026, question number 1B. Once you get it, once you get it, could you kindly let me know that you have it? Oh, you are great. Thank you so much. Thank you. It is the one at the very top, eh? Ooh. Ooh. I'm not going to do it for you. That's why I'm silent. This was a fairly straightforward question. That is why my students here tend to pass, like all of them. As I told you, if I teach you and then you unfortunately get a fail, know that you are unteachable. I shall be able to recommend a very good career for you. Especially if you keep on repeating the questions that we are doing in class, you'll pass 100%. So this additional class that we want to do, when do we introduce this additional class? On Sunday or Saturday? You don't have to come here. You can do it from home. Just for revision only, you pass the questions here and there. Because at the end of the day, we want to pass, right? There must be some time. There must be some efforts to be put in. So when do you want us to do it, my good students? Please talk to me. And anytime there is a holiday, like now, tomorrow there is a holiday, we take advantage of those days, isn't it? Because we must shine, we must pass. There are no shortcuts about that. It's very costly to fail. Want us to pass all papers this semester, and then we combine next semester again, get to pass. Can I give you a hint? You see, they want you to advise this organization. So I'll be advising them on the context of two quantities. I will get EOQ, see the total cost of EOQ. And then I ask myself, what if I go for a discount? What quantity then I get? But first, let's get EOQ, all of us. All of us, we are getting EOQ. Yes, question 2B, Ndovu Enterprises. I'm lost. Which question? Oh, question 1 is for regression. My bad, sorry. We go to question number 2B. We go to question number 2B. We go to question number 2B. Umekuwa mmeshangaa sana eh? Lakini mngeifanya bado eh? I mean, regression, normal regression. It's like last semester's questions were really easy, yeah? They were very easy. Regression, EOQ. Please make sure you have a neighbor. My sister, Connex is a very good neighbor. Make sure you're talking, eh? My brother, you need a neighbor. You need to talk to somebody. The one who is younger should move, eh? The one who is younger should move. My brother, at the very back, I would want to see you talking to somebody. Somebody must be spoken to. Somebody must be spoken to. And it's very easy. You get EOQ. Ask your neighbor, what have you gotten as your EOQ? I acquire test, sister. If I don't see you talking, punishment. Leo hakuna mchezo. Kutuma mzazi. So the online students is just somebody who has been able to get EOQ value. So, or prayer time, right? Thank you so much. So it is exactly 6:40. So we come back at 6:47. Giuliani, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me post. We're going for Muslim prayers. We're going for Muslim prayers. Let me post this a little bit. Post recording. Post. All right. So this is a pretty easy question. What I'm able to see, my very good students here, they have told me the annual demand is what here? 24,000. Then we have purchase price. Purchase price, which is what here? 800. Ordering cost is CO, which is what here? 500. I can see per order here. Then I can see the holding cost. Even as a percentage. When they give us holding cost as a percentage, what do? The purchase price. To give you guys what figure? 80. Then we have discounts. Yeah, so the first one we shall do, we shall calculate EOQ. Yeah, without any discounts. So we assume that this person does not like any discount. He simply wants to acquire economic order quantity. So if that happens, my very good student, our EOQ formula, we know it is 2 DCO over who? HC. It will be 2 times annual demand, 24,000. Cost per order, 500. All over holding cost, which is 80. So then this ended up giving you guys what figure? 547.72 units like that. Now from there, for advisory purposes, we must do some costing. So come here and give me total cost, which will be DP plus D over QCO plus Q over 2 what here? AC. You see the question here has got a quantity discount. If the question has a quantity discount anywhere, we shall always include this DP, always. Because now our prices will be different. Our prices will be different. So then we move slowly. Our total cost will be equal to annual demand. Do we have the purchase price? Purchase price in ngapi? 800. Annual demand again 24,000 divided by Q, which is 547.7 times core. What is the core? Thank you so much, Cynthia. I'll be able to answer you. Our core is 500 plus Q, 547.72 over 2 times holding cost of 80. So then how have we gotten holding cost? If you look at your note number 4, we are told the annual holding cost is 10% of what? Purchase price. So it'll be 10% of our purchase price, which is 800. 10% of 800 is 80. Cynthia, piga kidole hapo niambie kama umepata hiyo idea sasa ya HC. So please ensure you're asking questions, as many questions as possible. As many questions as possible. Teresia Ngiti has given me an answer. She's telling me that our total cost equals who? Teresia's figure is 19, 243, 800, and what here? 18. So somebody may ask Mwalimu, but here we don't have a discount. Why are we including DP? The units are? Yeah, the units of course are less than the 5,000 to get a discount. But the question is, why are we including this DP? We're including DP because the question has a discount. And whenever the question has a discount, then you're going to have two prices. We have a price without discount and a price with. And whenever costs are different between options, then that cost is relevant for decision making. So aliyote ambayo iko na discount, lazima uanze namna hiyo. But is this answer correct really? They're not even talking to me now. Is this answer correct? Thank you so much. Then we have Kate. Yes, at least they have confirmed. And then now we go to the issue with what here? Quantity, discount, option. The question will be, first of all, how many units will I procure? 5,000. We procure 5,000 units here. Because of SEMA number 5, a quantity discount of 3% is offered if orders of 5,000 units are what you play. Remember, for us, we shall simply procure the lowest quantity to get a discount. Simply want to get what we call a price break. So don't tell me, Mwalimu, I can even buy 10,000. Where will you store them? You know, when you buy a lot, then you're looking at space. You're looking at affordability. So you only procure the very least quantity given there for you to qualify for a discount. Now that we have qualified for a discount, what will be the next thing? Give me the new selling price, the new buying price, the new purchase price. New purchase price. Now that we shall be getting a discount, 97%, isn't it? Thank you so much. Because you're cutting the 3%, isn't it? You're cutting the 3%. We are cutting 776. Now, when this changes, there is something else that will change, which so many students forget. Ordering cost? No. What will change? Holding cost, because it's a percentage of a purchase price. So holding cost, we must recalculate this new holding cost. which is 10% of what year? Purchase price. So many guys forget this. I don't know why. 10% of 776, which gives me 77.2. 77.6. So now from here, what do you think will be the next thing to be done? Will you hear somebody telling me, Mwalimu, calculate EOQ? Do we calculate EOQ here when knowing which quantity we're going to order? No. Here, basically, go ahead and give us total cost for procuring this. So go ahead and ascertain the total cost, which will be DP plus D over Q, CO, plus Q over 2, HC, like that. You may forget about every other thing we have learned today, but this formula shall always be remembered. This formula is so important for us. It's only useful whenever we are given a discount in a question. Thank you so much, Charity. You are really such a nice student. I would love to remember you when we go to this Robert Stanley or any other hotel, right? I must remember you. I will have to remember you. Have you already gotten the answer? They're waiting for Mwalimu to do it. Or Kate is saying that this great lady cannot go without her. I doubt whether Kate and Charity are even friends outside there. I doubt. I'm so sure, Kate, that's but a joke. Because you don't even know Catherine. Is she brown or black? Oh, not a joke. Okay. that Charity, can you confirm you know the lady? Oh, I dragged her to RCM. Now I see. Now I see. Now I see. So when I bring Charity, Kate has to be there. So we must also drag Kate. So total cost will be equal to annual demand remains constant. Annual demand is 24,000 times the price. What is the purchase price? 777 or 76? 76 plus annual demand again 24,000 divided by Q. What is our Q? 5,000, right? Because we are procuring this. So Q is 5,000 times CO, 500, plus Q, 5,000, all over 2 times HC, which is 77.6. Hapo usipembeleza tukufanya moja moja utapata error. Unachukua calculator yako unagonga 24,000 times 776 plus 24,000 divided by 5,000 times 500 plus 5,000 over 2 times 776, 77.6, which guys gave you what figure? 8 million. 820, 400 like that. Hey, hebu soma mbili mbili. Hiyo ni confused. Soma tu mbili mbili, then confuse hiyo. Hiyo ni confused sana. 18, 82, 04. Oh, just like that. Okay. Thank you so much. So then, which policy do you think is better? Do we accept the quantity discount or do we work with EOQ? Because we want a cheaper model. We want to minimize our cost. So in this case here, the advice will be, yeah, the discount should be taken. It is a cheaper option. It is the cheaper option. Are we together up to there? All right, great students of mine. Great. Great. That is really good. That is really, really good. Anasemaje? Amekamata ama haelewi? Maybe anasemaje? Ameelewa, eh? Very good. If you have a neighbor who talks to you, please, that is something that is really, really big. Na some neighbors unaweza kaa nao semester mzima na asikuongeleshe, asikawe kusalimia. Snobbish neighbors. All right. So then I'll be able to try the second question here with you, which is quite a tough one. Let me just check here first. I'm just searching your past papers here for a tougher question. Very good. Here's Edo. Yes. Very good. So we go straight away to December 2024. December 2024, question number 2. December 2024, question number 2. Uongo, question number 3. December 2024, question number 3B. Question number 3B. Savannah Supermarket. Savannah Supermarket. Are we there? Online students, are you able to get that question? Online students, are you able to get that question? December 2024. That was really a very easy question. Really. Thank you so much, Teresia. Great. Savannah Supermarket currently orders 1,000 units of stock item ZEDO at a time. The management of Savannah Supermarket has decided that it may be better to use EOQ. Instead of buying 1,000, let's use EOQ method to establish an optimal reorder quantity. Information regarding stocks is given below. The annual demand is 12,000 units. Purchase price is given. Fixed cost per order. The cost of holding an item ZEDO in stock is like that. The current annual total inventory costs are 183,000, being the total of the purchasing cost, ordering cost, and the holding cost of stock items ZEDO. Using appropriate calculations, show how annual demand of stock items ZEDO amounts to 12,000 units. I'll be able to give you a few minutes. You try that question. You see how you would have gotten it in your exam. What would have you done, really? You guys are geniuses, right? I'm always very lucky because I get very bright and aggressive students every semester. Wanafunzi wangu mimi wanapata wote, they are proactive. They are very active. They always write things down. Hata ukikosea, so what? Simona kama kuna mahali amekwambia D is whatever. Andika something. Toto ukosea, so what? Who will swallow you? Okay, let's agree. Can I do Roman 1, you do Roman 2? Fine, fine, fine. Let me do Roman 1. Let me do Roman 1, fine. Gentleman's deal, eh? I do Roman 1 and then Roman 2, EOQ, everybody will be able to get EOQ right. So using appropriate calculations, show how annual demand of stock items ZO amounts to 12,000 units, not shillings, eh? It's supposed to be 12,000 units. So they have told us total cost there equals DP into D over QCO plus Q over 2, what here, somebody? HC. So HC, I can see 3% plus 1.5% plus, I'll add all those percentages, eh? Plus 1% plus 0.5%. What answer do we have, ladies and gentlemen, for holding cost? Is it 8%? So it will be 8% of the buying price. So it will be 8% of the buying price, of the purchase price. So it will be 8% of who? 15. 8% of 15. 1.2. Quite small. Is that 1.2? Can somebody online confirm for me? Already somebody has gotten it. Somebody online has gotten it. Thank you so much. Somebody online has gotten it. Somebody online has gotten it. Somebody online has gotten it. Is that okay? Now, what is the total cost given? Total cost for, are you able to see the current annual, all right? Total inventory cost is what here, somebody? That is total cost. Equals DP, hatujui D. But price unajua ni ngapi? Oh yeah, price ni ngapi? 15, si ni kweli? Plus D hatujui. Cost per order tunajua. Cost per order tunajua. Fixed cost per order ni ngapi? How about Q? It's 1,000 you are ordering today, isn't it? You can see paragraph 1. Savannah supermarket currently orders 1,000 units. So that's the current Q. Plus the same Q, 1,000 over 2 times the HC, which is what here, somebody? 1.2. Ah, yeah, abracadabra. 183,000 equals 15D. Plus, this one will be 0.2D. Oh, yeah. This one will be 0.2D. How about this? 500 times 1.2. Is it 600? No. Can somebody give me this? Sure. Use your calculator. $600. So put like terms together. Take this to the other side. It will be 183,000 equals 15.2D. No. I'm wrong. Very wrong. So take this other side minus 600 equals 15.2D. So are you able to give me this difference? What is 183,000 minus 600? 182,400 equals 15.2D. So then D will be equal to 182,400 divided by 15.2. 12,000. Aya. Maajabu ya Musa. Inakuja 12,000. See, they wanted us to use appropriate calculations to show how annual demand of stock items ZO amounts to 12,000 what year units. So long as in this case you are able to follow, especially the paragraph before required, we are told the current annual total inventory cost are what year somebody? Being the total of the purchase cost, ordering cost, and what year somebody? Holding cost. And then you know what Q is. And then you know the others. You would have really derived that 12,000. I would want you to go home and ensure that you are redoing this question. Must redo it. We agreed. You told me, Mwalimu Roman 2, we are doing it. Don't touch it. Who am I to touch it? And we agreed. Who am I to touch it? We agreed. Kate, when are we using FC of 200? Kate, remember FC is ordering cost, is our CO. That is fixed cost per order. We used it here, Kate. Kate, we used that one here. Cost per order. Cost per order. I hope you are able to see it. Thank you so much. We used it there. Imagine EOQ, the very first thing you need to do, you shall not read the question forever. You shall write the formula first. You shall write the formula first. That's what you do. Write the formula first. And then the formula will be able to guide you, right? The formula will be able to guide you. This is Roman 1. Now we are doing Roman 2. You want me to do it? 557. 557 points. She's not talking, so that answer is not correct. 2,000 units, eh? Look what's the square root. I knew it. But you see, at least you got some number, isn't it? That is the most important thing, because MA is all about writing. It's all about writing. You keep on writing, you keep on thinking. That's MA. So Charity tells me EOQ is 2,000 units. Teresia has gotten that. Make a 1,200. Okay. CQ, that is what we are procuring now. Aha. All right. So come and tell us EOQ here equals square root of 2DCO over who? HC, which will be 2 times annual demand. Thank you so much. 12,000 times cost per order, 200. It, you can see the cost per order 200 there. All over holding cost, which is 1,000. Yeah, you're right. 1.2. So abracadabra here inside brackets there. And then whatever you get square root, which gives us what here? 2,000. Is there somebody who expects me to do number 3, Roman 3? Using your answer in B1 above, calculate the revised annual total inventory cost of stock item ZO and establish any cost gap, cost savings from pursuing this optimal policy. That one I shall remain silent until you guys advise me otherwise. Imagine, right, so long as you write, you get it right. You deserve over 2,000 na tumia. Then our total cost will be DP P over Q, CO, Q over 2H. Annual demand is not in advance and remains constant. The Q can change, but annual demand will never change. So what is our annual demand? 12,000. What is the price applicable? The same, 15. Plus annual demand over Q. 2,000. Cost per order, Catherine, is 200 plus Q over 2. Our Q is 2,000 over 2 times the HC, where our HC is 1.2. 1.2. Our HC is 1.2. You already have the final answer, right? The final answer, I have a very aggressive student here. Final answer, read two at a time. 182, 400. So is this better than the current policy? Current policy, the cost was 180. 23,000, isn't it? Yeah. So the new policy is better. It's better, i.e. procure 2,000 units. And you see, if you look at the same question, they wanted the cost gap, or cost savings. So if you go for the new policy, you shall be able to save pesa kidogo sana. Ile ilikuwa ni 180, 3,000. Same minus 182, 400. So we save how much? Tutasave pesa mkate? 100. That's how you answer that question to be able to get all the marks. That is how you answer a question in a way that the examiner will be able to see for sure that this student has been able to demonstrate a broad and a deep understanding of the subject. So if he's supposed to give you 8 marks, he'll end up giving you 9 out of 8. Give you 9 out of 8. Because now this is a student who is very, very bright. Is that okay? Now, you see this one, I've ended up doing like everything by myself. You never assisted me. Now I would want to see whether you can attempt this one fully by yourselves. This is December 2023. December 2023, question number 1, cow. Godoro. One thing again utapenda kuhusu examiner wa MA, anapenda jina godoro, mattresses, godoro. Question zake zote ako na godoro. December 2023. Godoro. At B, December 2023, question 1C. So Catherine and Charity, what are you doing with the other class which is ongoing? You know there is another class which is ongoing now, right? What are you doing with that class, Charity and Catherine? Because I don't want you to miss anything really. Okay, very bright of you. You're attending morning classes. You come to revise with me here. Now you come to revise with me here. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Godoro Limited, are we there? Godoro Limited supplies high quality mattresses. The company outsources these mattresses from a supplier in town. Godoro Limited estimates that the total inventory cost of one mattress per annum is as follows. You can see costs. Basically, those costs given in form of percentages, we call them holding what? Holding costs, isn't it? Which are 15 who? William alone. Able to see percentage of purchase price per unit per annum? It's 15%, isn't it? Yeah, so that is a holding cost. Although now I need to get the purchase price. So the annual sales demand of the mattress is 480 mattresses. So they have given me D, 480. The ordering cost is 62.50 per order. CO is 62.50. The supplier offers a 3% discount for orders of 120 mattresses and a discount of 5% for orders of 180 mattresses. So they want me to give them the economic order quantity of the mattresses. And of course, you can see somewhere there that purchase cost or price in note number 2 that I'd skipped is 4,000, isn't it? 4,000. So now that proactive student, write something down. I want you to pass this thing one term. We don't want 2 terms. No. Very costly. One term, we go to the next level, which is serious. Because intermediate level is not a serious level. There is no subject here which is serious. Shall I do it? Shall I do it? You're trying. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They're trying it. That is the RCM spirit. This we should be able to conclude about this weekend, not weekend, but first of all, holiday classes like now tomorrow. We need one class. It doesn't have to be 2 hours. and you don't have to come here. We do it from home. Can I suggest tomorrow at 2 p.m.? Huh? Fanye? Morning. Oh, Monday is also a holiday. Which holiday is that? Oh. Wow. There's so many holidays. How about Sunday? Sunday, what time? After church. I know all of you go to church, isn't it? Yes, so Sunday, what is the appropriate time for you? Like 3 or 4 p.m.? 4 p.m. Sunday, 4 p.m.? Welcome, Conrom, 4 p.m. Sunday. Only 1 hour for revision. Only 1 hour for revision. Then everybody is in agreement. 1 hour for revision. And then this following Monday, again, 4 p.m., 1 hour. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah? No. For the holidays, I prefer we do it from home. I have a very young kid at home. We shall overcome, right? We shall overcome. Shall I do it? Have you gotten the answer? Let me check what the answer. So if you are really very correct, your holding cost percentage was 15%. Holding cost per unit was 600. 15% times 4,000. The EOQ should be 100 mattresses. True? Purchase costs, everything for that 100 is 1980,000. You got everything right. Those CSS now are becoming fewer and fewer. So shall Mwalimu do this question from the very beginning? All right. Thank you. So you see, we start with the holding costs. So holding costs, you shall be able to add everything up. So holding costs, already we have that as what is it, 15%. So 15% of 4,000, which gave you guys what there? 600. All right. And then I can vividly see that the annual demand is 418. Ordering cost from note number 3, cost per order is 62 watts, 15. Yeah. EOQ is root of 2 decor over HC. 2 times demand times cost per order 62.50 all over HC, which is what here 6. That is what those ninjas did to get 100. Roman 2. First of all, we start by evaluating this EOQ. So we come and give them total cost, which will be DP plus D over QCO plus Q over 2 what year? HC. Annual demand is 480. The price, if I remember well, you gave me a figure of 4,000. Plus annual demand. Annual demand is 480. Q is 100. Cost per order is 250. Q again, 480 over 2 times the HC that you guys had given me a figure of what here, somebody? 600. So please do your abracadabra, punch up everything to give me this answer. Punch up everything to give me this answer. Which one is 480? No, I'm wrong. D is 480, isn't it? So 480 times 4,000, I'm right. Annual demand is 480, isn't it? Where? No, I'm wrong. This should be Q. I'm very wrong. Thank you so much for the correction. I'm very wrong. This is Q, which is supposed to be what here, somebody? 100. Thank you. So what answer are we supposed to get? 1980. Now from there, we take care of the discount. We first accept a 3% discount. Accept 3% discount and buy. So we accept 3% and buy what quantity? We buy 120. So we go one discount at a time. One discount at a time. We go one discount at a time. So remember here, we shall not start looking for EOQ. We shall go straight away and get total cost. Yeah, go straight away, get total cost. DP, D over QCO plus Q over 2 what here? HC. Now give me the purchase price. So the purchase price, you see we are knocking off 3%. It will be 97% of how much here, somebody? Of 4,000. 38.80. If the purchase price changes, what else changes? Holding cost will change. Because we know that our holding cost of 15% is 15% of the price. It gave you guys what figure here? William alone, 582, like that. Now I'm at a very good position of getting the total cost. Annual demand. Do we have the annual demand? 480 mattresses. Our new price. Annual demand again, 480 over 120. Using 120. Cost per order does not change. Cost per order remains the same. And what is our cost per order? 62.50, isn't it? Plus a 120 over 2 times the holding cost, which is 500 what here? 82, which then will end up giving us what figure? 119? Just 19. Sorry. So 19. 320, yeah? 320. That is the first discount given there of 3%, which you have accepted, which has led us to this cost. All right. Now go ahead and accept what discount again? Accept 5%. And buy how many? Buy 180. Buy Q of 180. Buy Q of 180. So of course you must keep on writing the formula severally for it to be able to be assimilated very well into your mind. DP, D over Q, CO, plus Q over 2, HC. So now you must give me the new price. You must give me the new price. Do you have the new price for me? What times what? 95%. Because 5% is knocked off for 4,000, which gave you guys what figure? 3,800. Thank you so much. If the price changes, holding cost will change, which will end up giving me what figure? 570. Therefore, our total cost will be equal to annual demand. The 480 remains, price 800, plus D happens to be what here? 480 over Q, which is what here, somebody one? CO remains the same, plus 180 over 2 times the holding cost of, so please 2 digits at a time. What figure do we have here? $1,891 and 66 points. Now, when you compare the three costs, which cost is better? This is 18. This one is 1922. The other one was 1980. So in this case here, optimal. Yeah, accept 5%. It leads to lowest cost. This to lowest cost. Because this 18 is the lowest. 18 is the lowest. 18 is the lowest. 18 is the very lowest. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow at exactly 4. See you tomorrow at exactly 4 p.m. Tumesema Sunday, sorry. Yeah. Sunday and Monday. Thank you so much. But then tomorrow is a celebration, right? I would have messed up. Yeah. Tomorrow is a celebration. Is it that celebration we eat nyama? Is it that celebration we eat nyama? So if I were here with you tomorrow, I would have gotten something, right? No worries. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Are we getting